Let's start the Nier Automata collab. Oh boy, here we go. I wasn't playing the game the first time around it came around, so this is my first experience with it. Not straight into a cutscene this time at least.
Very well.
Let's
Moving
go
out.
here first. Free outfit for the for doing that. You're making it real hard on me, game here. I didn't plan on pulling for her, but if you're giving me her outfit, I'm gonna want to.
Moving. On my way.
That's quite the theme song got playing, though. Oh, whoops. Whoopsie. Just click. Right then. So it's a shop making that theme, huh? Well, I can look around. It's an interesting map layout for sure.
On my way. Moving.
Oh, that thing's just following me, huh? Nope, there it goes now. A factory on the surface. A mass-produced Nikke is in a savage firefight with a Rapture. She stares at the Rapture in front of her, breathing heavily. After a long, arduous battle, only one Rapture remains. She's also the only Nikke remaining. Her entire body is riddled with cuts and bruises, and she's drained of nearly all her stamina. But the core of her lone surviving Rapture has also been badly damaged. One shot is all it'll take. She can feel it. If she can land one shot perfectly, she can defeat this thing. There's only one bullet left in her magazine. If she can aim it straight and true, she can put an end to this taxing battle. Take a deep breath. Using the last ounce of her strength, the mass-produced Nikke lifts up her trembling arms, takes aim at the Rapture with whom she has been fighting for so long, and fires her last bullet. It surges through the air and pierces through the Rapture's core. Instantaneously, a wave of blinding light consumes the Nikke. And sometime later. 9, wake. 9S? No voice acting for this one, huh? 9S, wake up. 2B? Where? 9S surveys her surroundings. Where is this place? I'm not sure. The environment is completely different from what we know, from the architecture down to the atmosphere itself. Weren't we trying to rescue the bunker using the transporters? Correct. I remember everything up to the point where we got to the transporters. After that, some kind of error occurred inside, and there was this calamitous explosion. Next thing I knew, I woke up in this place. Where are the transporters? I'm not sure. When I opened my eyes, they were already gone. And my pod is... This is Code Red. We must request help from the command. I tried, but there's no response. Let me try. This is 9S. Please respond. I can't reach them either. Wait. This might be a... There might be another transport area around here. Let's scan the area. I think the scan will have to wait. Is that a machine life form? It's not like any I've seen before. Can it be a new type? Hard to say. Whatever it is, let's take care of it. Alright, let's just dive right into it. I sadly don't know if I'll be able to pull for 2B or the others, but I certainly want to. It's just very difficult right now. There's like so many things going on right now in Nikke.
It's my Fogwing reporting for duty.
I would certainly like to at least try for 2B, like with these special tickets they gave us, but let's just see how things go in the future. Welcome. What's it this time? Come down, what's with that attitude? People might overhear and think I call you whenever there's trouble afoot. So what seems to be the problem, then? Do you remember the D-Wave? Yes, I'm more than familiar now. Good, then I can keep this brief. Another D-Wave has been caused by a special entity known as the Gatekeeper. Unlike last time, it appears to be confined to a specific building. Entirely in one location? That's right. Since it's confined to such a constrained space, the concentration of D-Wave is off the charts. Much more potent than before. And much more dangerous, I assume? Correct. Make sure you're well prepared before you head out. Understood. What? A D picked up by the factory again? That's what I was told. This doesn't feel right. Factories are a staple of horror movies. We're gonna go there and ghosts are gonna pop up out at us. Right. It might even be zombies or something. Pull yourselves together. There's nothing to worry about, Commander. If you say so. Still, even if we don't bump into zombies and stuff, we might encounter some other grotesque creature like we did last time. That is highly possible. That is high possibility. Do you think we'll see that thing again? The one that looked like a that great big ball? What was his name again? The Gatekeeper. Yeah, that's the one. I would say the chances of a reunion are high, along with us running into beings from another world. I don't know what type of people they'll be this time. What makes you so sure they'll be human? What else would they be? They're not gonna be zombies, are they? Rather than sitting here making wild guesses, let's get a move on. No, I kind of thought that the Nier collab was the first one to hit Nikke, but with the way they're talking about it, it sounds like this is the first one. Or not the first one.
A little more. I can do this.
Was it Chainsaw Man the first one they did?
Reload! Easy as pop!
I certainly don't know that, at least.
I secured this victory with my blood, sweat, and more sweat.
Is this the factory? I think so. Just like last time, communication with the Ark are down. Do we have the D-Wave to thank for that? I would presume so. Communication is down even though the output particles and the concentration is at 0%, just like last time. I see. Oh jeez, I'm nervous. I hope nothing crazy happens Huh. Careful. Someone's over there. Is that a Nikke? And he points at the distance. Where there are 3 mass-produced Nikkes can be seen gathering in front of the factory. Hey, there's someone over there! Over here! Wait, are they actually Nikkes after all? Are they in distress? What should we do? Let's go say hello for now. We all approach the mass-produced Nikkes. We haven't got any reports of the unit being separated. Who are you? What? Our mission blew up in our faces and we had to escape. Once we figured out this area didn't have any raptures in it, we decided to stay put until someone came. So you abandoned your mission? It's rather unusual to have a squad composed entirely of the same model. Unless this mission in question is rather unique. Interesting. Oh, well, actually, we're not in the same squad. We just happen to meet here. Here? Yeah. All 3 of you, of your own volition, separately abandoned your missions, and without any prior knowledge, found this area was devoid of raptures. You all then proceeded to be by complete chance to meet up here. It just so happened that you all have the same model. Yeah. That's one whopper of a coincidence. You better start explaining, or else you're gonna start sounding and looking really suspicious. Well, I'm Master Nikke from the Reconnaissance Squad, Product 12. These 2 are here Product 12 models as well. They told me that they were also sent here to conduct recon. The first to come up was the Product 12 over there, followed by Product 12 here. Aha. Come again? And last but not least, another Product 12. Hold up. Yeah? Before we go any further, you should tell us your names. Do they not have names, it seems?
So hot!
I considered playing Nier Automata for the longest time. I'm sure it's a game that I'll enjoy, but knowing that it has multiple endings and in order to get the true ending, you have to play through the game multiple full times just to get it. And then it involves deleting your save file apparently. That's just a little daunting for me right now. It's just a full RPG like that. It's a little just much for me now. I'm sure I'd enjoy it, but it's just a little overwhelming to think about right now. So I haven't got into it yet. Maybe one day that I can play it. Did you say our names? If y'all keep referring yourself as Product 12, we'll never be able to tell who's who. Totally. It's next to impossible telling you apart. Besides, if we say, hey, Product 12, all 3 of you would turn around. Yes, let's give you all names before we continue. Perhaps we could use our serial numbers? No way, those are way too long. No one will be able to remember those. How about I say a spy movie from a few days ago, and everyone in it was calling themselves code names. For example, like combinations of numbers and letters. So, should we all try it? I like it. Sure, why not? What would be good? I've got it. I'll be C1002. We're all product 12 numbers, so numbers 12 was kind of special to me. Why not just use 12 then? Why not go through? I stuck 2 zeros in there. Just using 12 is on its own is kind of lame, don't you think? I guess. I'm not too fond of number 12 myself, so I'll be 6000D. And I'll be B006. I like the number 6, and it looks nice with some zeros in front of it. That settles it then. We all got new names. A unique designation that applies only to me. It's nice. Yeah. I'm happy. Now that that's out of the way, what's your story? What are you all doing here? Well, if I'm starting from the very beginning, 600D was the first to come here. After being knocked unconscious, B006 came too and then ran off, ending up here. As for me, I aborted my mission and once I countered a rapture, and ran all the way here. That's how we ended up meeting these two. 600D, we know that you were the first here, but how did you arrive? It was on a patrol mission near the factory to secure the power supply state. When I heard a strange noise coming from inside, I figured it was something I wouldn't be able to handle on my own, so I decided to stay outside and keep my exploration to the surrounding area. And B006? When I opened my eyes, I was inside the factory. I had no idea how I got there. There was this noise inside. It sounded like fighting, so I ran out. Once I got out, 600D was already here, and C1002 came shortly after. What was the sound you heard, like some kind of skirmish? Yes, gunshots. We all heard them, right? Yeah. Did anyone else, other than you three, come out? We didn't see anyone, but this complex is massive. We weren't able to track of all the exits. I see. If what you're saying is true, then there's something inside this factory, you know? And it's still putting up a fight. Commander, it seems we have to enter the factory. Certainly sounds that way. Would it be too much to ask for us to direct as well we're inside? Us? Yes. You know the layout of the place better than we do. I guess that's okay. What about you guys? If it's in order, I'll go with you all. I don't want to be alone. Then we'll all go in together. Alright. 2B, did you see that? They're on the move. Ah, goodness gracious, those thighs on 2B. Are they going into the factory? Looks like it. These are the first people we've seen since we arrived here. They might have something to do with the factory. There's no way to know for sure. For the time being, at least. How about a trip to go? How about a trip there? It'll be the same result when I went to the other direction. There's some kind of invisible barrier blocking the way. So we're surrounded by transparent walls of some kind. Apparently, we're completely hemmed in. There's no escape. And at the same time, no one happens to come over. Those people could be the ones who made this place. They could also have brought us here like we have them. Should we go find out ourselves? Yes, we shall follow them.
Here we go.
Not much to go off on the story right now, just kind of getting our bearings. We got a whole second part that we're gonna have to do this too. Oh, they color the projectiles too.
Oh God, this heat is killing me.
Yeah, I'm sure I would enjoy like Nier Automata if I played it. It looks like a fun game and everything, but just I don't have like the time for it right now with all the other games I have to play. So all I can really say is just maybe one day.
Victory! With me on your team, did you expect anything else? Get him!
It'll be interesting to see a bit about 2B and 9S though.
Don't worry.
I haven't really seen too much about them myself. Oh right, I did watch the anime for Nier Automata though. So I have at least that amount of knowledge to go off
Reload.
of. Although it was a while ago, so I don't quite have the most memory for it.
Everyone, make some noise!
The anime was good.
AC, here I come!
It was pretty cool.
Target locked. Let's bombard it!
But then again, it's only not much to go off of.
One more time. Once I catch my breath. Victory! With me on your team, did you expect anything else?
What the heck? Why is it so dark in here? The power seems to have been out for who knows how long, and there aren't any windows. I think I've seen this in a horror movie before. I don't want to be a downer, but don't you all think this factory is a bit too easy? The last time, there's a defensive barrier set up by the Gatekeeper, and Raptures to boot. This time around, we just waltzed right in. Isn't that a good thing? Why question it? Fair enough. Could it be that the Gatekeeper isn't here? You think so? That's not good. I thought you considered that in our positive. Not at all, that means there'd be another reason for what's going on here. Wouldn't it be better for all our problems to be pre-existing threats that we already familiar with? Holy crap, since when did you get so smart? You're not replicating something like created by Gatekeeper, are you? Replicants, don't insult me. I've always been as smart as a whip. Sure, Neon, sure. Rapture's tucked it ahead. Rapture? Oh gosh, oh jeez. Good grief, pull yourself together. Prepare for combat. Encounter! Bit of a slow start for this one. Usually the first part's a lot longer in setting up everything up. But I guess this is still one of their early collabs, so they're still getting their bearings on how to handle it.
I'm going to rest a little. I'll get back in once I catch my breath. A little more. I can do this.
I always like how they customize the HUD for these little events, crossovers.
Don't worry.
Oops, let's stop porting around.
How did I do?
That batch caught me off guard. So there are raptures inside the factory. Maybe that's the sound we heard from inside. To think that I was lying here unconscious gives me goosebumps. What's wrong? Is something wrong? Those raptures were different from usual. How so? Wait. Rapture crushes the fallen rapture. Commander, you better come take a look at this. Rapture gestures to fallen raptures. These raptures, they're empty inside. Huh? What the? How is that even possible? I haven't a clue. I've never heard anything like this before. Does this mean that there are new types of raptures being developed? It's hard to say. Personally, I think they resemble empty tin cans, more so than a new rapture breed. Watch out! The fallen raptures emit a blinding white light. Commander, stay back! Huh? The white light encompasses the rapture's enemy bodies, which then disappear into a resplendent burst of illumination. Is that what the enemies in Nier do? Huh? They're gone! I don't think this is a new type of rapture. I never heard of a dead rapture disappearing like that. The only way something like this bizarre makes any sense is if there's a conjured by the Gatekeeper. Exactly. Commander, we should proceed carefully. There might be more to this. There might be more of these things in the vicinity. Absolutely. Everyone keep your heads down on a swivel. Oh boy, here I was thinking it'd be easier this time around. Couldn't be further from that. You don't like things when they're easy anyway. Since when have I ever said that? Let's just head deeper in... Huh? Ruby whips around to look behind her. Huh? Ruby continues to look around. I sense something. And what's that? Never mind. Let's go. Receptive as always, Ruby, knowing that we're being watched. Well, I guess that's all I can do for now at this point.
On my way.
We're taking it nice and slow for this one, it seems.
Here we go.
Alright, let's see where this goes. A1, huh? Where is she during all this? Hey, wake up! It's dangerous sleeping in a place like this. Where am I? About time you woke up. A2 scoots back. What is this place? That's a good question. I'm not still sure about it myself. All I remember is seeing an error message pop up after I enter the transporter. A2 gives herself a quick overrun and scans her surroundings. Her hackles up. I don't see any trace of the transporter, but my body's covered in dust. I must have been unconscious for a while. Hey! A2 continues to survey our surroundings without lowering our guard. The architecture style of this building and the general atmosphere seems somewhat different than usual. It's difficult to ascertain where exactly this place is. Are you okay? A2 brandishes their sword. Don't come near me. Who are you? What do you mean? Oh, I understand. Well, I'm a Nikke. Nikke? I'm not asking for your name. Reveal your identity. But Nikke isn't my name. Oh, are you curious about my model number? I'm a mass reason model. Nikke, product 12 model. What are these terms you're using? Are they different from android or machine lifeform? Huh? You're not making any sense. Do you not know about Nikkes? Nikkes are... Is this some kind of new machine lifeform? It's a Rapture. Rapture. Yeah, Nikkes like me were built to fight Raptures, to fight against Raptures and defend humanity. Defend humanity. So protect you no matter what happens. What is it that all the Nikkes here are? Specifically, product 12 Nikkes. What's up with that? It's definitely not a coincidence that it's just these types that are showing up here.
Reload.
We have 4 around now.
Don't worry. Oh God, this speed is killing me. I secured this victory with my blood, sweat, and more sweat.
Whew, that should be the last of them. It's funny, I said I'll protect you, but you ended up doing most of the heavy lifting. It's kind of embarrassing, actually. A fallen Rapture disappears in a burst of light. So it really isn't a machine life form. Nope, I told you it's a Rapture. And you are Nikke, created to take down those creatures. Yep, for mankind's salvation in order to reclaim the surface. I see. It appears I really have landed in a strange land that's unfamiliar to me. Hey, have you seen any transporters around here? Transporter? I'm not entirely sure what that is. Ooh, Gatekeeper. There's a large box-like contraption with a big door affixed to it. There wasn't anything around when I found it, but there wasn't anything around when I found you. You were just lying there alone. This is too bad. Big door, large box. Oh, it's not near here, but I'm pretty sure I've seen something similar to that. Where? I'm not good at drawing maps, but I've got a general idea of the direction. If you're okay with that, I can take you there. You can. Sure. I don't have anything going on anyway. I don't understand. Why are you being so kind to someone you just met? I don't know. I just feel like I had a guess. Very well. Since there seems to be no other options at the moment, take me to where you saw this device. Sure thing. I'm warning you, though. Don't get any funny ideas or I'll make sure you regret it. Okie dokie. In your eyes, what are we?
So hot.
Machine, person, at this point, with this kind of world setting, there's not much of a difference at that point. Like, there really isn't. Sure, one can pick up a gun and fight, but they still think and feel like all the other people. It's not letting me shoot them down. Interesting. That's a long code number for that thing.
Victory! With me on your team, did you expect anything else?
After encountering the hollowed-out Rapture, we continue heading further inside the factory. All of us are on edge, but we don't encounter anything other than those hollow Raptures. Commander, should we rest? Yeah, let's take a breather. We've been fighting and walking for a while. Add this dreary darkness on top of everything, and it's mentally draining. Yeah, let's take 5. About time. And he sits down. I'll check the perimeter. I'll come too. It's scary moving around in a place like this. Okay. Be careful, you two. We will. Be right back, Master. Rappy and Neon leave. Nice, we can leave the scouting to those two. As for the rest of us, let's hop down and get some well-deserved rest. Okay, have a good seat, everyone. Alright. The Master Fuse Nikke sits down. Now that we got a spare moment, there was a question I wanted to ask you, 600D. Me? When I first met you, you were really giving me a solid stare down. To be honest, it made me kind of nervous. Really? Totally, your eyes are practically boring into me. It was kind of freaky. But you can't see her eyes. I even asked you if you were okay. Once I did that, you seemed so scary. Perhaps you're right. Do you know how scared I was? I was already wound tight from my narrow escape from those raptures. I have to ask, what made you look at me like that? It was because you look so similar to me. Isn't that obvious? We're all the same model. Yeah, we're all wearing the same outfits and the same helmets. It'll be obvious any reason that we share a resemblance. I'm sorry, I somehow overlooked something that was painfully obvious. It's all good. Seeing you slip up a little helps lighten the mood. I feel closer to you. I've already heard that Nikkes tend not to get along with others of the same model. But that didn't apply to you two at all. Sure, I thought it was a bit awkward at first with how similar you two looked, but the more I look at you, the more I feel a certain kind of kinship. I feel too, kinship. So I like you both. You really feel that way? Kinship. Yeah, I feel it. Nice, so you both were thinking the same thing. I'm glad. I thought I was the only one. Anyway, you're okay. You're okay in my book, 600D. Same. You seem like a bit of cold in the beginning, but not anymore. See, B006 thinks so too. Is that supposed to be a compliment? Absolutely. This is rather unexpected. What do you mean? Come again? You just said something about this being unexpected? Oh, that. I just find it unusual they're getting so close. Definitely not what I would expect. Gosh, you scared me. You could at least make some noise when you approach. Find anything? Fortunately, no. There aren't any signs of raptures in this area. This will be a fine place to rest. Good. I don't mean to beat a dead horse, but I really have never seen mastery models of the same model get along so swimmingly. Neither have I. That's the best I've seen is mere indifference instead of active hostility. Why? Is it wrong to get along? Not at all. It's just that Nikkes tend not to get along with their fellow models. As a result, they tend to keep their healthy distance from each other from the outset. If I had to guess, probably because seeing someone look like a copy like you would probably not be good for your sense of identity and well-being. I'd say seems to be a big thing. Seems like the obvious choice. The route here, kind of a natural instinct, if you will. Nikkes of the same model will look physically identical, so perhaps that makes him feel a bit uneasy. I can understand that. At best, you'll have instances where they merely tolerate each other. More often, they'll actually dislike each other. What you're seeing here is rare. Exceedingly so. Apparently, those are cases that can be built. There are cases where they can build a sense of kinship amongst one another, despite looking the same. I listen intently at the mass-produced Nikkes. Kinship, you say? Seeing a dop. I can only imagine how much seeing a doppelganger of yourself would sort of mess with your head.
What kind of audience I face.
I certainly wouldn't be comfortable looking at a doppelganger of myself just walking around doing all this other stuff. So if I can't get rid of them, then I guess I just ignore them.
I should have eaten more ice cream to cool myself off.
I don't know what's up with the long model numbers on these things. Is that some binary code or something?
Target locked. Immense bombardment. Faster, stronger. Keep shooting. I secured this
Some sort of
victory
cipher,
with my
perhaps?
blood, sweat, and more sweat.
It seems to be a central area of the factory. That sounds. I think it's coming from the other side of the door. I look at the door Neon points at. Plastered on the walls and the words Central Production Room. Whatever's going on there sounds like a real farce. A real... And whoever is in there, they know how to use a firearm. Agreed. Do you think they're fighting a rapture? I don't think we should assume that it's simply a rapture. We can't forget about the Gatekeeper. I knew it. That's the same sound I heard when we were outside. It's a very peculiar sound, don't you think? Why do you say that? There seems to be some sort of pattern to it. Listen. Sounds kind of like more like an old sewing machine, if I had to say. Like a loud one, but a sewing machine nonetheless. That sound keeps stopping. And then picking back up again. At regular intervals. Again and again. You're absolutely right. Yeah. How interesting. It's like everyone inside is waiting for them and waiting until he counts to 3 and shoot. Yeah. It's totally bizarre. Who does that in the middle of a firefight? I say we find out for ourselves. Are you saying we should open the door? I am. And go in there? Isn't that kind of a bit dangerous? If you're scared to go here, it'd be even worse being left alone. I'll go with you. I think it'd be better if we stick together anyway. Commander, based on the sounds we're hearing, there's most likely a confrontation of some sort going on inside. Keep low and stay behind us. Or be again with your head to look behind us. She carefully checks her surroundings. Just like before. What is it? It's nothing. Anise, Neon? Yeah? Yes? You two take the lead. I'll take the rear. Okay, if you say so. Roger. Commander, stick behind Anise and stay low. Got it. Let's move. Going in. Everybody, always perceptive, Rappy. With Anise in the lead, the group moves into the central production area room. Behind us, Rappy surveys her surroundings. At a moment, she enters the central control room. They were here, of that there is no doubt. Let's first assess the situation before moving on. Understood. The same subtitle every time, in your eyes, what are we?
I won't lose, no matter what kind of audience I face. I'm going to rest for a little. I'll get back in once I catch my breath.
I guess since you can't shoot down projectiles in Nier, you can't do them in here. Codes are different for that one, definitely. Must be some kind of cipher. I actually don't know anything about deciphering them.
Victory! With me on your team, did you expect anything else?
What? Are these all Nikkes? Why are there so many? As we enter the central projection room, we see a massive group of Nikkes lined up. On the other side of the room, there are throngs of Raptures standing side by side. The two opposing forces stand on opposite sides of the room, each ruthlessly hurling a barrage of bullets at the other. Are those Raptures? That they are. These are all probably 12 Nikkes. How? How can there be so many gathered in one space? The Raptures and Nikke both reload their weapons at the same time. And open fire. Once their magazines are empty, they reload. This is weird. And once again, open fire again. That explains the pattern of the sound. They're all loading and shooting in unison. This is freaky. Forget about the synchronized shooting. Just having this many Nikkes in one place is already weird to begin with. It's not as if they're all part of some large-scale mission. And unless this is a Nikke production factory, there's no real reason there should be this many in one location. Definitely not. Nikke production factory only exists in the Ark. As far as I know, that's correct. Then how is this? Could it have been a factory that was built before the exodus of the Ark? But that's true. Surely wouldn't still be operational. I highly doubt it. There's no way a facility capable of producing so many mass-produced Nikkes could still be on the surface. The humans would have retreated before moving to the Ark. Barring that, they would have destroyed it. They would have destroyed it so that it wouldn't fall into the hands of Raptures. Right. Let's try to interact with them in some way. Yeah, we're not gonna get anywhere sitting pontificating all day. I'll go in first. Anise approaches the closest Nikke. Hey, what are you all up to? And what are you all gathered here for? Hello? Can you hear me? Apparently not. I see. Maybe it needs to be louder? It could be all that firepower. What does volume do to... What does the volume of my voice have to do with firepower? All the gunfire could have made her harder hearing. Why don't you try shouting? Show them our power. Wouldn't that be a bit dangerous? You see all those raptures over there. What if we end up drawing their attention to ourselves? Go ahead. You sure, Commander? For them not to follow any reaction whatsoever is highly unusual. I know, but couldn't you just like wave your hand in front of your face? Fine, I'll do it. I won't let some other firepowers get the better of me. What should I shout out to them, Master? Attention? What? Not firepower? Then again, I do have to get their attention. Might as well go with that. Alright then. Attention! Nikke screamed at the top of her lungs, echoing through the central production room. Ah, my poor eardrums. A remarkable display, Neon. Thanks. Sure, that'll be enough to get their attention. Not a single Nikke shows any response. Absolutely nothing? Not even from that mighty bellow? Maybe firepower wasn't up to par. I don't think that was the case. Definitely not. I don't think they could hear anything. It's as if they're possessed. They're like mindless machines. It's disturbing. It's not as if we don't exist to them. They simply can't see us, that's all. They seem to be utterly immersed in their mission. What is this? Why are they acting like this? This is starting to feel like some cheap horror flick. In any case, I think the goal of these Nikkes is to defeat those Raptures. I say you take out those Raptures and end the stalemate. That way the Nikkes will be able to pay more some attention. Good call. I like to see them trying to ignore us then. Do not lose yourself. Now that I think about it, I don't even know your name. My name? Yeah, what should I call you? A2. A2? That's a cool name. And you? Sorry? Oh, I'm a Product 12 model. Is Product 12 your name? Well, I actually don't have my own unique name. All of us are the same model, are just called Product 12. That's what everyone calls me anyway. So suppose you could say that's my name, in a sense. So you can just call me that. P2, 12. Come to end? Product 12 is a bit long. I much prefer P12. Oh, P12. So that's my name. I like it. Thanks, A2. Alright, just be quiet and lead the way. You got it, I'll do my best. Let's go. P12 moves forward with her powerful strides. Maybe these instances with A2 are happening before this whole we get here. And that's why these other 12s that we have with us, why they are also so obsessed with having their own name.
Neutralize. Don't worry. Oh, God, this heat is killing me. I'll get back and run on my track. A little more.
You're heading far back there.
Everyone, make some noise! AC, here I come! Target locked. Immense bombardment! H.O.T. hot!
Come on, get out here. Stop hiding in the back. I don't have any snipers on team.
I secured this victory with my blood, sweat, and more.
So, are you human? What makes you ask? Nothing, I just figured if you don't know what a Nikke is, you probably aren't a Nikke. So my second guess would be that you're a human. Are those the only two potential possibilities in your mind? Well, there is one more. That you are a Rapture. I'm none of those things. Then what are you? I'm an android. An android? What's... Don't ask. Just consider something similar to what you are. A humanoid weapon made to save humankind. Oh. Do androids have human brains too? You have a human brain inside you? Sure do. All Nikkes do. All of us have the same brain we had when we were human. And are androids the same? No. We only have consciousness data. Consciousness data? So cool. If you ask me, the fact that your entire body is pretty nifty and lifelike. It's pretty neat. I don't appreciate the subject being made light of. I'm going. A2 walks forward. Hey, wait for me! Just that, huh? Well, maybe these could be happening at the same time. But hard to tell for now. Well, we still got quite a bit left in the whole second part of this story, so... looking forward to seeing where this goes in the outer Automata. I just finally picked up on that pun of that one, because the original name being Nier, and this is outer. Clever game. Okay, we got the last bit of story for part 1 of Outer and Automata. Let's see what the heck is going on here. There are way too many copies going around the overworld for this to be normal. Something weird is going on here.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
Starting to get tankier, I might actually have to give these girls some actual equipment.
Everyone, make some noise! AC, here I come! Target locked. Next bombardment!
But yeah, I always like how they keep these event stories super low level, so you can just you can hop on the game at any point and still be able to clear them out easily. It's real nice of the game to do that. Everyone, is it just me, or do more of these so-called raptures keep appearing from the back row? They certainly don't seem to be decreasing, which I thought was strange. I think you're right. You said more of them are coming from the back? No wonder we haven't even made a dent, even though we've been dropping them like flies. It's not by much, but their numbers are decreasing. You say that, but same goes for the mass-produced Nikkes, and that's with us helping them out as much as we have. Who are, may I remind you, still giving us the silent treatment for? There must be a reason. What possible reason could there be? This is all because we sorely we're lacking in firepower, and the opposition knows it. They aren't even looking at us. Again with the firepower, do all of life's ills stem from the lack of firepower? If we put our backs into it, and show them, really show them what our firepower is made of, they're sure to notice us. So let's give them something to look at. Yeah. Sometimes I wish my life wasn't so hard. Let's give it a little more and try to defeat these raptures. If we decrease their numbers, we could turn this around. Fine, it's not like we have a choice, do we? Let's do it. Do not lose yourself.
So hot!
As long as we just don't become some of these, like, people fighting here endlessly, these endless fake raptures, hollow raptures, whatever they are. Gatekeeper sure is keeping elusive about this story. May have actually played Nier, I'd be more familiar with it, but I am not, sadly. So I'm still left with blind speculation.
Target locked. Next bombardment. H.O.T. hot! I'm going to rest Victory! With me on your team, did you expect anything else?
I think I'm finally seeing an improvement. They're definitely less than they were before. Surely this isn't enough. It's not bad, it should be enough to make them notice us. As soon as Nikke approaches the mass-produced Nikkes... all of them immediately stop what they're doing. What the? What's going on? They're all just stopped. The mass-produced Nikkes all look directly towards us. Okay, what the hell is going on? I'm seriously starting to freak out. Anise, come back. Coming! Anise steps back. Interference. What? Terminate. Don't kill them all. Then we won't be of any use. Interference. What did you just? Exterminate. Whoa. Master Nikke start reloading their weapons. Time to take cover, everyone. Exterminate. 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 The cross starts coming closer. Commander, this way. Everyone take over. Raptor grabs my hand, yanks me behind a stack of boxes in the nick of time. What's going on here? Why are they all turning on us? Is some kind of mass corruption? I don't see any red in their eyes, so it doesn't seem like they have corruption. But their eyes are covered. How can you see their eyes? Now they explain this. You got me. The most important thing right now is that we get out of here. These really say, how do you plan on getting past these guys? Are you just gonna have to kill them all? If need be, yes. At this point, it's kill or be killed. They'll all die. Every last one. 600D? What's wrong? If we stay here, we're all going to die. 600D! D gets up from the cover and starts firing. D's fires a barrage of bullets which perforate the Nikke guns. Bullets, bodies, and heads. The heads of the mass-produced Nikke is torn apart by 60D's full shot of gunfire tears off. Yikes. And rolls forward, stopping at the feet of C-1002. The decapitated head is completely hollowed out. Hollowed out, you say, huh? It's not just the Raptures, but the Nikkes too. I was waiting to expect that, myself. P-112, P-12, and A2 open the door and enter the massive workshop. What's going on here? Inside the door, there are numerous mass-produced Nikkes units lined up. An opposite team are corresponding row of Raptures. The two factions remain silent. They fire their weapons at each other while keeping their focus solely on the enemy. Why did you bring me here? What are you doing? What do you mean? You said that you're going to lead the way, and then you lead me straight into an enemy stronghold? Oh, don't worry, none of these guys will shoot at us. All we gotta do is walk behind the Nikkes, and leave out the door on their side. How could I trust you? It's true. If you're worried about them, don't be, it's okay, honest. They're sort of focused on fighting each other, then that they won't pay us any mind if we scoot behind them. You expect me to believe that? Okay, then what do you want me? What do you need me to do to convince you? Here, watch, I'm gonna shout them on top of my lungs. What? Wait! Yo! There's no reaction whatsoever from either side. What is this? You see? Not even the slightest reaction. It's like we're not even here. All they're focused on is fighting their weapons at each other. Beats me as to why. It doesn't matter how close you get, or how much you talk to them. It's like it's not any registers for them. Well, that worked out in our favor. Exactly. Thanks to that, we can easily work our way out over to the open door on the other side. I'll go first. P12 starts to walk behind the line of mass-produced Nikkes. A2 follows hesitantly. See, they couldn't care less. Apparently so. I get that's a bit creepy, but all we gotta do is go down a little further and... Interference. Huh? Uh-oh. All the mass-produced Nikkes ceased firing their weapons. They stopped. The Nikkes all turn face A2 and P12. Terminate. Don't kill them all. Then we won't be of any use. So this is going at the same time as the other stories, huh? Interference. What are they talking about with Sun? Exterminate. One of the Nikkes fires and the bullet whizzes past A2. How? The master Nikke starts to reload their weapons. Exterminate, 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 exterminate. The master draws closer. Run! Yes! A2 and P12 run, sprint towards the corner on the other side. Man, we've gone this far into the story, we haven't even met all the girls yet.
The gun is going to slip.
We haven't even met, who the crossover characters are. Guess it's all being saved for part 2.
We should have eaten more ice.
Hold back. So many projectiles.
Here I come! Target locked. Let's bombardment! H.O.T. hot!
Come on. Stop hopping around, bunny rabbit.
How did I do?
A2 and P12 frantically dash into the corridor and close the door behind them. What are those things? I thought you said they didn't care about us. I don't know what happened. They've never done this before. What are they all doing in there? And how come they look exactly like you? I don't know that either. Is this supposed to be some kind of trap? No! They're right outside the door. They keep following us. The door won't hold for long. I know a safe place. If we go a little further along the hallway, there's a place where we can hide. It's 2 stairs in the corridor. Now the Raptures are closing in as well. We don't have a choice. We're gonna have to fight. It's you, I'm telling you the truth. This wasn't meant to be a trap. We'll talk about that later. We gotta move forward. Follow me, I'll take care of the rest. Oh, out comes the cleaver. It's you swing their sword at a lunging Rapture. Let's go. Yes.
Get him!
It's all come and done now. Maybe now 2B and 9S will enter the scene and join us all. Seems like we're about to all meet from this little endeavor. Because of this little incident.
Don't worry. I'll get back in once I catch my breath. This should have eaten more ice cream to clean myself off.
Come on.
One more time.
They're really hammering those two down. Almost. The amount of projectiles makes it feel more dangerous than it actually is, but thankfully I'm still getting through this easy.
I secured this victory with my blood, sweat, and more sweat.
It's empty. How? There's nothing. Shouldn't there be a human brain inside the head? Where's the brain? Crappy niece, am I seeing things or? I don't know what that thing is. Everyone calm down. Oh god, what's going on? We have to focus on getting out of here. Okay, we can think about this once we're out of harm's way. Okay. Anise, together with B, C, and D, open the door and secure the escape route. Let's do this. Neon, you and I will cover the rear. Roger. Commander, and are you able to run? Yeah, don't worry about me. Roger. When I give the signal, you and Anise will both run to the door. I'll cover you. Understood. When I count to 3, you run. 1, 2, 3. Break into a sprint, following Anise as I run toward the door. What? Where's the exit? If only I could communicate with the Ark. Did we go the wrong way? Should we head back? We can't go back. Not with the Master Nikke on our trail. We have to keep moving forward. Alright, let's go then. Bad news, everyone. Rapture sighted straight ahead. All the noise has tracked of the Raptures. Come on, not now. We gotta run. We got Raptures in front of us and the Nikke's behind us. Is this just me, or are we all really in a pickle right now? Nah, well, let's break through the Raptures in the front. Do you think we can really defeat them all? Exterminate. Exterminate, exterminate, exterminate. They just won't give up. What do we do? Fall back. There she is. About time you showed up. Raptors are blocking their way, are decimated by 2B's sword. Enemy down. She defeated those Raptors within one fell swoop. All of you, this way. 2B and 9S rush forward. Should we follow them? Yes, let's go. Can't be any worse than staying here where we are. Yes, it's the only choice we have. Let's go. Find my lead, let's go. What are the conditions of life? Is it the mind or the body? In a world like this, where we have Nikkes and androids running around, I'd say it's probably more the mind that makes you alive, I guess.
Everyone, make some noise!
But you can't have feelings and dreams and aspirations and still be a thing. It's having those things that makes you different from like just a weapon or animal. Come on.
One more time.
Oh, these ones I can shoot down, huh?
I'll get back in once I catch my breath.
Health bar's going down far too slowly for my liking. Fuck him twice in order to get through this.
Target locked. Immense bombardment. H.O.T. hot. Reload.
Come on. 1-899-11463. There we go, finally.
I secured this victory with my blood, sweat, and more
Finally,
sweat.
we're back outside. Phew. I never ran so much in my life. Huh. I don't think the Nikkes or the Raptures followed us outside the building. You did good keeping up. Thanks for the help. Don't mention it. Rappy points are gonna 2B and 9S. Rappy, what are you doing? Were you following us in the factory? What are you talking about, Rappy? There we were, stuck in between a rock and a hard place, and you just so happened to show up at the last moment. Awfully convenient, don't you think? Too convenient. Almost as if you've been watching us the whole time. Isn't that right? Fine, we were following you. Why? We want to confirm that if you were the ones that built this factory or not. Or just innocent bystanders. Honestly, we had no other intentions. If we meant you any harm, why would we have intervened? Why would we have helped you to get out? Very well. Now they're on the same page. Any chance you can get that gun out of my face? Rappy, lower your weapon. Whatever the reason may be, they saved our lives. Yes, Commander. Rappy lowers her weapon. My apologies. Don't worry about it. We should apologize as well. I only have one more question. Were you sent by the Ark? Ark? Never heard of it before. What? Are you Nikkes? Or human? I don't know what a Nikke is, and we're definitely not human. How can you not know what a Nikke is? Wait, don't tell me you two are! Let me rephrase the question. Is there anything in this world that you recognize at all? To be perfectly honest, no. We scanned the entire area, including the factory. Our scans indicate that this composition of the terrain, as well as the other materials, were completely unrecognizable from our worlds. Even the atmospheric conditions would differ wildly. Based on those findings, we believe that we may have arrived in a different world. I knew it. If you're not humans from our world, what are you exactly? We were created to serve in combat. We are called androids. What? Android? An outer automata. To be continued. Explore, contemplate, and think. Seems rather quick with all that whole thing. I feel like everything sort of went by rather quickly in comparison to other crossover events. But we still got the whole second act to look forward to. Just gotta wait few more days. I can get started on that. But yeah, this is proving to be a interesting story. Not my favorite, I would say, by any means. But I guess this is one of the earlier ones they did, so they're still like getting their bearing on how to handle them, I guess. But it's just been fun so far. And I'm look forward to seeing where this story goes and how this whole will continue. It's fun. Enjoying it. And maybe if by some grace of God, I might just be able to get uber lucky and maybe be able to draw 2B with these like specialized tickets they gave us.
Here we go.
The odds of that are next to none, I'd say. Next to none, I'd say. I still haven't gotten a Raven yet, and I just gave another 2 pulls to it, so who knows at this point? Who knows? I'll keep trying though for as long as the banner's up.
Moving
Alright, we are here with the second part for the Nier Automata event. Let's get right into it. Outer Automata. Very dark and grim looking. Stage 1. Right. Part 1, let's go. Master, I bought some warm water. Would you like some? Yes, please. I knew it. I figured you're parched, so I brought some water. Now hands me the cup of water. Thanks. Don't mention it. Let's see. I already asked Rappy and Anise. 2B, 9S. What about you two? Either you need a drink of water? I'm okay. Me too. Alright. Then I'll go ask the others. Near darts over to B, C, and D are gathered. So nice to meet you two finally. After 2B and 9S introduced themselves as androids from another world, we gathered in front of the factory. We discussed our mission to locate the Gatekeeper in great detail, and also went over how 2B's posse ended up at the factory. So you're androids from another world. That's right. You're all Nikkes except for them. 2B and 9S took a turn to look at me. Are you human? Correct. Maybe in a different world, but I never thought I would ever meet a real living human. Is this the first time you've seen a human? Yes. How can that be? Didn't you say you were created to serve and save mankind? That's true, but we never had a chance to actually meet any humans. Awfully suspicious. Never thought about that? Anyway, that's not the point. So in the nutshell, you used some kind of transports from your world, but there was a malfunction. By the time you came to, you were transported here. Right. Based on what you told us, we have that so-called Gatekeeper thing for bringing us here. According to current information, that's the most likely hypothesis, yes. And you're rummaging around in the factory in search of those missing transporters. Precisely. Since we came up empty-handed outside the factory, we are surmised to might be inside. You say invisible barriers of some kind have been placed around the factory's vicinity, which made travel to any other area impossible for you. That's when we came into the picture. Yes, so we had to find out for ourselves, whether you had brought us here, or if you are mixed up in this just like us. So you're following us to confirm the Raptures that the mass-produced Nikkes were acting hostile towards us. From what we came to, the entire place has been crawling with them. Every time we entered to search for the transporters, they would attack us. If it turned out you were on friendly terms with them, it'll be safe to assume that you're also our enemy. So the Nikkes and Raptures have been here ever since you woke up. Yes, they're omnipresent in this area. They are being pushed through doors, and that bore a striking resemblance to the transporters that we used. You're saying that these Raptures and mass-produced Nikkes were being were both manufactured here? Yes. That would mean that all those Nikkes in there are replicants created by the Gatekeeper. That may very well be the case. Before we escaped from the central production room, we all saw that the fallen Nikke disintegrate into a massive light. So there's no doubt about it, they're 100% replicants. But then why were they fighting with the Raptures? If both sides were conjured by the Gatekeeper, they shouldn't have a reason to fight. It's possible to know for sure. This just keeps getting more convoluted.
Everyone shall hear my song!
One thing I do remember about the Nier Automata anime was that they did reveal that, spoiler alert, they did reveal that all the humans in the world were already extinct by the time they were, like, doing their job. There were no normal humans left. So that's the answer to that question. And one of the few things I know about Nier Automata.
With me on your team, did you expect anything else?
As scanning the inside of the factory, we detected an unknown type of energy surrounding the entire facility. The core of the mysterious energy source was located in the center of the factory. Then that must be where the central production room that we escaped from. No, it's deeper inside. Only there will you find the door producing these mass-produced Nikkes and Raptures, as you call them. We also believe that that will be where we find the source of the energy core, as well as the transporters that we used previously. I see. This energy you're talking about is most likely the D-Wave, and the energy core is most likely the Gatekeeper. I would assume so, yeah. So, I have a suggestion. If you plan on going back in the factory, maybe join you. You want to come with us? If you're already going back in there, those things created by the Gatekeeper will be on the offensive. In such a situation, it'll be advisable for us to stick together and use our combined strengths. Commander, what do you think? I think it's a valid point. I agree with him. Our goals may differ slightly, but we're both heading toward the same location. The more hands we have on deck, the better. If the commander's down, then I'm down. Also, it's not like this is the first time we've encountered people from another world either. I agree. Right now, we need all the help we can get. I'm glad we're all on the same page. As soon as we are prepared, we should head in. Master, it's a disaster! What? I went out to them and offered them some water, but no one accepted it. What? And what will that possibly be considered a disaster? They probably just aren't thirsty. But they're all just sitting there staring into space and looking blankly at the ground. They're not talking? I always glance toward the remainder of the group. I think what happened at that factory was more traumatic for them than we thought. You mean what we saw, or didn't see, rather, inside the head of those Nikkes? Yeah. The way that was shocking even for us. Now imagine if it was for them, since they were the same model. It must have been scarring to see them. I can only imagine. Commander, before we head back into the factory, I think we should do something about them. What do you think? Let's go talk to them. Phew. It should be okay in here. After you point your sword at P12. Huh? What are you doing? Time for you to start talking. What are those things? Who are you? And tell me everything you know. To be honest, I don't know who I am. All that I can remember is firing a gun in Raptures. The only thing I know for sure is that I'm a Nikke. I was made to serve humans, and my purpose is to eliminate Raptures. That's how I live my life, and I like repetition of taking down Raptures. All of a sudden, a thought came to my head. What am I doing? What would happen if I didn't fire my weapon? So I stopped firing. But oddly, nothing happened. I started to explore the factory. I tried to talk to the other Nikke to see if there were any others like me. Hey, why are you still shooting? Can you hear me? I guess I'll try another one. Even when I spoke to the others... Hello, can you hear me? I have something to tell you. What if I sing to you? Can you hear me? No one answered. Then I discovered someone who had passed out. Huh? Someone who didn't look like a Nikke or Rapture. Someone who looked different from me. Hey, wake up! It's dangerous sleeping in a place like this. An individual that responded to my calls for the first time. Who are you? Reveal your identity. That was you, A2. So I wanted to help you. No matter where you're from or who you are, you answered me. You spoke to me. So I wanted to help you in any way I could. Is that the only reason? Yeah, I had no other intentions. Honestly, you have to trust me on this. You're really not gonna trust me anymore, are you? I see. Understandable. I said I'd be your guide and I led you into a hornet's nest. Why would you trust me? I'm sorry for being so useless. Keep leading the way. But, however, the moment I sense anything suspicious, I'll cut you down with less I thought. Are you alright with that? Yes, that's good enough for me. I appreciate you trusting me on even that much. I made a promise to you, and I intend to keep it. Let's go. Yes!
I won't lose, no matter what kind of audience I face.
Still need to all meet together.
Reloading. Cover me. Rest a little. Reload. A little more. I can do this. I'll get back in
Just
once
can't really predict where this is gonna go. Like, what's the end goal here? We're gonna fight the Gatekeeper and the Raptures, but... Is it just gonna wrap up after that? Without really answering any of these questions?
With all this modern technology,
maybe the Gatekeeper's trying to, like, replicate the 2B's world and whatnot? The Nier world? With hollow enemies and hollow Raptures and whatnot?
Victory! With me on your team, did you expect anything else? Here we go! Well done!
Someone else more knowledgeable about the Nier world, probably has a lot more answers. I think I saw somewhere that there was going to be a second season for that show, but I can't remember if that was true or not. I haven't checked in a while. I would like to watch it if there is.
Reload! Reloading! Cover me! Reload! Well, that was easy. ...
Are you okay? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you thinking about what we saw in there? That was just a replica conjured by the Gatekeeper. That's why it was hollow inside. I see. But they're hollow inside. Who's to say that we aren't as well? If you look inside of us, maybe there'll be nothing there. What are you talking about? You saw the replica Raptures, didn't you? They were empty inside too. The Gatekeeper probably doesn't have the means to properly fill them out as if it were. Besides, you all know how real Nikkes are made. Our bodies are formed with a human brain as the foundation. Do you really believe that? Those things look exactly like us. They're completely empty. Even if we do have something inside of us, is it really our brains that from when we are human? Maybe it's just a machine made to resemble a brain. C1002. A Nikke without a human brain is just a mindless machine that kills raptures. ... There's no point spending time postulating about these things we don't know about. As of this moment, there is no way for us to get to the bottom of this conundrum. Is that not correct? Right, but still... You're merely psyching yourself out. I'm sure of it. Happy. Till we hit the nail on the head. Until we can figure out for certain what's going on. You might as well assume that you got a brain inside there. Surely that'll be more reassuring than assuming otherwise. I also believe you got a brain. Thank you. All of you. Right back at you. Let's move forward on the assumption that you're staying and stay strong. Yeah, okay. Alright. They were certainly all. I wouldn't believe that they all had brains inside there.
Kind of audience I face.
Neon, not so much. Neon, not so much if she has a brain inside there.
A little more. I can do this. Reload! I'm going to rest. I got it. Reloading. Cover me.
Building in the way.
Don't worry. With all this modern technology,
I tumble forward.
So obsolete. Well, that was easy.
Only you can define yourself. We're going back to the factory. You can come with us, or you can stay behind. The choice is yours. We'll be fine with whatever decision you make. So what'll it be? I want to go back. C102, you're going? Yes. I want to confirm with my own eyes that the Nikkes we saw were just replicas. What about you, 630D? Me? Yeah. I'm going. Then I'm going too. I don't want to be alone. Good, then we'll all go together. The more the merrier. That's right. It'll be like we're on a big joint mission. Do we just go back through the exit we came from? No. While continuing our scan, we discovered a shorter route. While you were all having your discussions, we hacked in the entrance leading to that route. We'll guide you inside there. Scanning, cool. Hacking, cool. Lead the way. You're certainly a lively bunch. I like that. Nice and will take the leads. So dedicated. Super duper dedicated. I apologize for the racket these two are making. It's okay. I suppose 2B's used to Nice making a racket himself.
Get him!
Or I should say, Ainz, I should say.
Nice.
That was the name he came up with.
One more time. A little more. I can do this. Reload!
Did he give a name to 2B? I can't remember. A little nickname. I can't really think about how you would abbreviate 2B to a nickname of sorts.
With
Maybe
me
just
on your
B?
team, did you expect anything else?
No cutscene afterward. Well, that's the start of this part 2. Interesting starts. I can still feel like how they're getting their bearings on how to really write stories for these crossovers, because like, despite how long it's been, I feel like not really a lot has really happened, if I'm gonna be blatantly honest. I'm still interested to keep going and see where this all goes, but it still seems a bit, I don't know, hollow and baseline compared to like the Evangelion collabs that they had before. But I'm looking forward to see where this goes. Part 5. Here we go. We must be insane to intentionally come back to this creepy-ass place. That's my life. Nevertheless, coming back goes relatively smooth. True enough, I was worried we could jump by those mass-proof Nikkes again. The past seems to have fewer of them, same goes for the Raptures. It's almost as if we're being supported by an operator. Totally. You flatter me. By the way, you're super strong as well, 2B. I've been wanting to say this ever since you say your skin's back there. Well, I'm not sure about that. If I didn't know better, I'd swear I was hearing Ralphie. That response sounds exactly like something she'd say. Come to think of it, 2B and Ralphie are similar voices, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I didn't notice it before. They are pretty similar. Critter, what do you think? Are they actually similar? I guess now that I think about it, if I think about what I remember them, maybe a little bit. Oh, come on, they're practically identical. Do they actually have the same voice actor? Maybe the voices are so alike because they have the same personality. Hey, you could be onto something. Just ignore them, 2B. They always get like this whenever they're not occupied with something else. That's a funny definition of unoccupied. When we first came into the factory, we were going on about how easy everything was, and that's when the crap hit the fan. Sorry to break it to you, but I think it might be a bit. I think we might be in for a bit of a repeat of that. Don't tell me. Raptures approaching fast. Everyone prepare for battle. Anyways, do me a favor, if you ever feel like something is too easy, just keep your mouth shut. You're the one who blabbered about it this time.
Here we go.
I guess they do have similar tones of voice, so... Do they mean the English voice actors or like the JP ones? I'll have to do a little checking on my own time.
Victory! With me on your team, did you expect anything else?
Let's hurry up and find the transporter so I can return to my world and have a bath. Androids don't need to bathe. As long as you perform regular cleaning and maintenance, bathing is unnecessary. Yeah, but come on, 2B, it just feels good. You've been fighting non-stop, aren't you tired? So far, so good. But don't push yourself too hard. You too. What are you laughing at? Nothing, just think about how you two are such a wonderful relationship. Do you two often work together on missions like we do? That's right. We're both assigned to the same mission at the time the incident occurred. Strange things are always cropping up. They make our missions last way longer than they should. What's the first thing you're gonna do when you get back? Is there something you want to eat or something something fun to do? We'll probably always do more fighting for mankind. Yeah, I'd say the same. No way, you're just gonna go straight back to work? You guys really good with your own order to protect mankind. 2E is the responsible one. It's my duty. Duty? Is that why you're working so hard to get back? To fulfill your duty? Yes. Why? Sure there are others besides you who can accomplish that task. You two aren't the only androids out there, are you? No, there are many more androids aside from us. Then what's the big deal if you two stay here for a while longer? Couldn't someone else take over for you? It's not like anyone knows either of you are here. You're right. So why are you so adamant about going back? You could just keep your mouth shut and not tell anyone, and head out here indefinitely. You wouldn't have to undertake any difficult missions. Wouldn't have to fight every single day, see your friends die. You could avoid all that pain. Be that as it may, we have to go back. Why? You don't have to. This is a perfect opportunity to break away from this vicious cycle. Why aren't you taking it? Whether I choose to get out or not, I don't want anyone else to influence my thought process, which might result in me making a hasty decision. I see. So as of this moment, there's only one decision I can come to go back to our world. Once that's done, I think about what's to come next. I see. Sorry for bringing it up. Don't worry about it. B0026, what's wrong? Nothing, it's interesting. I have something I wanted to ask. A2 and P12 tentatively venture out in a room in which they are hiding in. Continue to walk inside the factory. The two of them team up to defeat the endless waves of Raptures and mass-produced Nikkes. A2, Rapture right behind you! Don't worry about me. A2 turns and cleaves the Rapture that will sneak up behind her in A2 and 2. P12 and 2. Worry about yourself. Oh jeez, I didn't see that one. Both of them look up outside the windows. Hey, do you see that? Is it an enemy? No, it's a flower blooming. Don't get worked up over something so trivial. How can you call that trivial? Look how beautiful it is. I had no idea there's so much beauty lying outside these windows. Once all this is over, why don't you venture outside? What? That's where we found a transporter. You should go back outside. See what lies beyond these windows. I guess you're right. I'll be able to go outside then. That'd probably be even more beautiful up close. Most likely. I can't wait! We should hurry up and find that transporter for you. As it falls into the inside of the factories, bathed in darkness, the two set up camp. It's getting dark. I'll take camp here and rest until daylight. Sure thing. You sleep first. I'll stand guard. What about you, though? I'm an android. I don't need to sleep. But I'm a Nikke. We don't need to sleep either. You were stumbling back there because you were tired. You saw that? All you'll do is distract me when I'm on guard, so get to sleep. Well, if you insist. Your best hates you. Give me a break. Feels like the two of them are on a shared journey, or even a holiday of sorts. This is fun. Huh? Exploring the inside of the factory with you? Feels like I'm out exploring with a friend. Feels nice, that's all. So you enjoy being ambushed left and right? Not all. It always feels nice, except for the being attacked part. It's just that, talking with someone working towards the same goal, isn't that not enough? Not sure. I won't forget this experience for my entire life. Of that, I'm certain. Stop blabbering and lead the way. How much further do we have? We're almost there. All we gotta do is go down to the basement. Very well. We're nearing the factory with our journey, so let's keep up the pace.
Everyone shall hear my song!
Still have to beat up. They're not giving us a lot of time to really interact as a full group.
All this modern technology.
Or are they gonna stay separate the whole time, like with even Raven?
Reload.
Speaking of Raven, I still haven't got her yet. I've not had any luck on my side, so.
Reloading.
And I'll see with the summer beach event coming up with the swimsuits and whatnot. I might just skip Raven at this point. I don't have like any crystals for another full 10 full. So maybe it'd just be better to hang up the tower for now and like maybe get one of the swimsuits, because they do put a lot. Swimsuit outfits are pretty good. Our swimsuit units are pretty good. You know, it might be more worth it. It too falls to the factory's basement. As they descend into the subterranean depths, they eventually reach a massive hall. Along the walls, multiple doors are arranged in a circular pattern. The endless stream of mass-produced Nikkes Raptures emerge from the doors. There's the Gatekeeper. Looking very decommissioned as normally. In the center there's a massive object of some kind. What is that rat thing? A rapture? I'm not sure, but I feel like I've seen it before. A long time ago. When was it? Putolson lost her thoughts. And that's it! It's from when I was first born here! That's when I saw it! You were born here? I guess manufacturer would be a more appropriate term. Like those Nikkes over there. I walked out that door and saw that thing over there sleeping. Like it is right now? Yeah. There's only one order coursing through my mind then. Don't awaken. The Gatekeeper. So that thing is called the Gatekeeper. I believe so. Even after I was moved to a different location along with my fellow Nikkes, all I kept muttering was the same phrase. Don't wake the Gatekeeper. When you look closely, the Raptures and the Nikkes are being produced and coming from such a large numbers. But they aren't fighting each other, right? If it were in any other place, they'd be fired on sight. I see. They do seem to be careful not to make loud noises. You think so? But why did this memory come back to me now all of a sudden? Why were they dormant all this time, and only just surfaced now? Do you think it's because I saw the Gatekeeper again? Hard to say. Oh, right, that thing you described here was here as well. That large box-like thing with the door. If my memory serves me correctly, it's behind the Gatekeeper. Both of them redirect their gazes back to the Gatekeeper. It is a somewhat intimidating sight, knowing how big it actually is. They're probably like no trouble in this little building here. It's in a deep and peaceful slumber, safely ensconced behind the luminescent curtain of lambent light. How do we make sure the teleporter thing is over there? We have to wake up this thing. Yeah, just another Gatekeeper, probably just another day of a collab. We've killed things a dozen times now. What's the difference now?
I'll get back in once I catch my breath. Reload! 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 With all this modern technology, reloading seems so obsolete.
Come on. Down it goes. Heck, brother. Hey, no. Bugging me.
Well, that was easy.
Man, what a drag. I know I've said it before, but the fact that it's pitch black here makes it much more of a slog. You can say that again. How about we take a short break? I'm in favor. Me too. All this running in the dark has got me pooped. It's understandable. Now let's rest for a bit. Okay. Since we have a minute, I have a few questions. For us? Yes. You said you two are androids, right? Correct. So that means you're not human. Yes. Then do you have a human brain like we do? I've been curious about that myself. No, we don't have that. Then how do you talk, or fight for that matter? How do you have a sense of self-agency? We don't have human brains, we have conscious data instead. Never heard of it. Cool. I'm not sure if cool is the right word, but thank you for your compliment. Don't have human brains, but you seem so human. Come again? Nothing. It's remarkable that even though you don't have a human brain, you can still be as alive as you are. Aren't you pointing out the obvious? Of course we're alive. Right, yeah, of course. Explore, contemplate, and think.
Here we go!
These three certainly have a lot of thinking to do. Hopefully they can find their own sort of sense of humanity and aliveness, even without a brain.
Reloading seems so obsolete. Just a little more. I can do this. Reload! 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 I'm going to rest a little.
Come on. Get out of the way, stop blocking the actual one.
I'll get back in once I catch my breath. Reload! 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 Well, that was easy.
Alright. Almost at the end. Just a moment, everyone. A little further on, we should be able to. We're bound to run into a mass proof Nikkes. The assumption is that they will all attack us, along with the Raptures, much like they did last time, so exercise caution. Understood. Thanks for the heads up. So, we will see those master Nikkes again. Seems so. Those things give me the willies. Even if they are cloned, they're still unnerving to be killing something that looks so much like you. Totally. If you don't feel comfortable, you don't have to engage with Master Nikkes. I'll take care of them. No, we can't let you take on everything. If anyone or anything poses a threat to the commander, they'll have to deal with me. Right. If they attack us like they did in the last time, we have no choice but take them on. Right? Of course. We can't just stand here and let ourselves get killed. I agree. What they said. Our job is to protect the commander. We can't just sit by and twiddling our thumbs. Yeah. I appreciate what you're all doing for me. How caring of you all. And a big thank you to you two as well, 2B and 9S. Why are you so surprised? Well, I know that you're a human from a different world, but it feels a bit unusual, that's all. Commander, how do you feel being protected by both Nikkes and androids? I feel loved. Whoa, where'd that come from? You sound like a big flirt master. Well, I can't deny that. I think we've all meant to prepare ourselves for what's up ahead, yeah? Let's give this another go. Yeah, let's move out. What are the conditions of life? Is it the mind or the body?
Here we go!
I said before, but I feel like it's the mind more so than the body in this case. Especially since their bodies are just like... I don't know, the bodies are manufactured and made, but their minds are still free in a sense. Although Nikkes do have their limitations and whatnot, they're still much more free than what you would expect of like a typical robot. I feel like it'd I feel like it'd be short-sighted to not call them, like, living beings at this point. With how much they can think and feel on their own.
Ouch! With all this modern technology, reloading seems so obsolete. Victory! With me on your team.
But I wonder if they'll
Did you
see it that
expect
way.
Anything else?
Wait a moment. There's something up ahead. Nana spots pointing at a transport barrier, which is emanating a faint light. 9 sticks their heads out. And they come back to the immediate stop as if they're being walked by something. It's operating just as the barriers we saw outside, preventing us from going any further. I thought these would only be an issue outside, but apparently I was wrong. Huh? I think I've seen something similar to this before. Does this remind you guys have the shield the Gatekeeper had last time? Rapid fires at the barrier. None of the bullets pierce through. The shells fall limply to the ground. Just as I thought. It's distorting the trajectory of any incoming projectiles. 2B attempts to swing a sword at the barrier, but bounces back. Swords don't seem to have any effect either. Just like last time, it blocks all physical attacks. Here we go again. How did we manage to get through before? I believe we woke up the Gatekeeper up. Okay, then where was it? Good question. There doesn't seem to be any trace of it anywhere. I'll scan the factory again. I'll see if I can detect anything that can potentially be the Gatekeeper. Much appreciated. In that case, I guess all we can do is kick our feet and wait it out. For now, that would be the optimal course of action, yes. Might as well recharge our firepower before you go. You guys don't look so hot. Huh? Are you okay? Of course you're okay. You say that, but you look like death warmed over. Is it because it's because you're going to fight those Master Nikkes again? No, it's like you said. Those Nikkes also vaporize into beams of light just like the Raptures. They're replicants, so there's nothing to worry about. Just remember what 2B said before. Don't push yourself too hard. It's not easy facing an enemy who's just spitting an image of you. I can't even imagine how tough that'd be. You don't have to proceed if you're not up for it. You can find somewhere else to take on tide. Honestly, I'm fine. Even if I hadn't followed you all this time here, it wouldn't have anything to do with it wouldn't do anything to assuage the internal strife I'm feeling. Instead of sitting around the mental torment while doing nothing, I might as well be doing something. Right? B006? Huh? Did you call me? I'm okay, everything is fine. We can continue. Let's just be happy that we got the chance for a breather before moving on. You said something? What was that? The ground's shaking. A massive energy wave is coming. Everyone, get in formation. Huh? So we have the finale coming up. That will be finishing up last time. One more fight with the Gatekeeper and one more setting home. Big question is what the other Nikkes will do. Other replicant Nikkes. Alright, possibly the end of this little Nier Automata event. Let's get going. You mean to wake the Gatekeeper? That's right, but how? Like this. A2 pushes the protective curtain surrounding the Gatekeeper. She swings her sword with all her might. Clink! Bounces off the surface with a loud clang. No use. It's repelling it somehow. Treasuring it with your gun. Sure. P12 opens fire. None of the bullets pierce through. They all fall limply to the floor. What the? I know that my aim was right. The swords are of no use. A2 dashes toward the curtain. A2? It starts running in place, unable to take a single step beyond the curtain. I can't reach it. Then what should we do? If we want to get to that transporter, we need to figure out another way to wake this thing up. Another way. How about making some noise? Will that work? It can't hurt to try. I'll fire a few shots off. Okay. P12 tilts her gun up and fires in the air. The Gatekeeper doesn't budge. It's not waking up. Must be in a really deep sleep. A2 looks around her surroundings. Despite the racket that P12 is kicking up, none of the Master Nikkes, no other Raptures seem to be affected. No response whatsoever. Barely even an acknowledgement. Maybe they don't like bullets bouncing and hitting their bodies? With this curtain, I doubt it's afraid of bullets. A2? Perhaps A2 turns towards the doors and wants to protect. She swings her sword towards the door. Oh, that got it up. The curtain's vibrating. Did it work? Oh boy. Intruder. Exterminate. The rest of Nikke starts to reload their weapons. Exterminate, 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 exterminate. This is why I didn't want to wake them up. Hey, too, we've got a Nikkes and Raptures gun coming. I want to break those doors. You intend on destroying all of them? Every last one. You go hide upstairs. I can handle this on my own. No, I can do it too. I want to help. Do as you will. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Another big battle on hand. More Nikkes, more Raptures.
Don't worry,
Hollow
I'll
ones.
handle it.
But at least we're making up the Gatekeeper now. Maybe get some answer finally.
I can do this.
Go, go, go.
I'm going to rest a little. With all this modern technology,
Down, take him down.
obsolete. I'll get back in once I catch my breath. Reload, reload, reload!
Yeah.
Ouch!
Come on, you know you're not gonna kill us, so just let us kill you. We're at level 0.
Reloading.
2 of these are at level 1, so you're not gonna take them down. So just get closer so I can shoot you easier. Thank you.
Reload, reload, reload! Reloading. Cover me!
Good job.
Oh, that was easy.
Next stage. Do not lose yourself. A2! Amidst a throng of Raptures and Nikkes, peaceful points off in the distance. That's the last one! I'll hold them off however I can. You hurry up and go. Roger. A2 runs towards the last door. Time to end this. A2 punches her sword into the last remaining door. It shatters. Ha. The door splinters apart. All the remaining Nikkes and Raptors freeze instantly and collapse. Huh. What the? Is this because we broke all the doors? I would assume so, but how come I'm feeling so nervous? I feel like something big is coming. Me waking up. The curtain's down. Huh, what the heck? What's all the shaking? Lights start to emit out of the Gatekeeper. He's waking up. Only you can define yourself.
Everyone shall hear my song! With all this modern technology, reloading seems so obsolete. I'll get back in once I catch my breath. One more time.
Just hold still right there so I can blast you apart.
Reloading. Cover me. Ow! Ouch! A little more.
Come on.
Reload, reload, reload!
There you go. Get on out of here.
Victory! With me on your team, did you
Thor,
expect anything
contemplating
else?
things. After a few moments, the shockwave that gripped the factory comes to a halt. Is it finally over? Come here, you okay? I'm alright. What was that? Seems like some kind of energy field surrounding the entire area. Most likely what you all thought was referring to the D-wave. My guess is that this is something that being emitted by the Gatekeeper. The Gatekeeper? I don't like this. 2B stretches her hand outward once again. The barrier that once blocked the path ahead now disappeared. Huh. I'm not sure what's going on, but I think this is a perfect chance for us to slip inside. Agreed. Let's move. Roger. You three doing okay? B06, what are you up to? Are you up to for it? Huh? Of course. Let's go. Taking advantage of how the Gatekeeper's shield is temporarily down, we move forward toward the massive hall in the center of the factory. Look at all these doors. What are they all for? Along the walls of the hall, multiple doors are arranged in a circular pattern. Inside, massive Nikkes Raptures are being ceaselessly manufactured. Once produced, they immediately commence firing at each other. Just like 9S said, it seems that the Nikkes Raptures are both being produced inside these doors. I wouldn't believe it if I weren't seeing it with my own eyes. How's it impossible? The more we learn about the Gatekeeper, the more extraordinary things we witness. You can say that again. That store that's producing all these Nikkes. Over there. Underneath the floor where the Nikkes Raptures are fighting. A colossal energy wave is pouring out, most likely the D-wave. That's where we'll find the energy core we're after. Are you saying that Gatekeeper is underground? I'm not entirely sure. This does, however, appear to be another floor below this one. It's emitting an energy-based interference which is preventing me from connecting any scans. If you want to know for sure, we'll have to dig. So in other words, if we want to find the Gatekeeper energy core, whatever it is you want to call it, we've got to take these guys down, take these guys out, and find a way in? That appears to be the case. You don't think they'll move if we ask nicely, do you? I doubt it. Don't think too much about it. It can't be avoided, we have no choice but to face them. I think they just noticed us. Intruder. Interference. Exterminate. Here we go again. Exterminate, exterminate, exterminate. The rest of your Nikkes Raptures start approaching us. Alright, let's do this. Let's see if you don't move or not. Everyone prepare for battle. Encounter. Only you can define yourself.
Position okay. Starting right away.
Getting closer to meeting.
With all this modern technology, reloading seems so obsolete. Reload, reload, reload! Just a little more. Nice! I can do this. Reloading. Cover me!
Getting closer and closer to that climax.
I'll get back in.
That's a lot of projectiles, huh? Don't hide behind cover. Get out here.
Reload, reload, reload! Don't worry. With all this modern technology, reloading seems so obsolete. I'll get back in once I catch my breath. Cover me!
Get out of here. We got places to be, people to meet, doors to enter.
Victory! With me on your team, did you expect anything else?
B006's first memory was waking up inside the factory. Surrounded by that dark and gloomy industrial machinery, she opens her eyes. She can't remember anything, not even who she is. Drawing a blank terrifies her, and she frantically rushes toward the light leading outside the building. When she gets there, she finds someone who looks exactly like her. She looks at her with remarkable steeliness, but she eventually decides to accept her when a third person looking remarkably like both of them appear. And then after spending a few days with her identical companions, they encounter a group which doesn't look like them at all. This group gives her a name, B0006. That is the moment when for the first time she realizes who she is. Returning to the factory, she once again lays her eyes on the many others who look just like her, and discovers that they are hollowed-out shells. If they die, nothing is left, and they'll evaporate into thin air, accompanied by a blast of light. B006 becomes worried that her own body and mind are empty. She encounters the androids, who do not possess organic human brains. Despite this, they are capable of rational thought, decision-making, and carrying out missions with their own team. They're capable of being affectionate and sharing concern for one another. They are almost human-like with their emotions. B006 begins to hope that she is like them, and she herself resembles a human. The fellows who were also bestowed with nicknames. The fellows who traveled with her gave her her own name. All of these things she was witnessing, the memories she was performing, they all begin to pile up, along with her previous recollections. It's making B006 anxious. What would happen if she hadn't opened her eyes back in the factory? What if she had stayed in there? Would she have ended up like those Nikkes Nier shooting at? Would her life have been ended by one of her friend's own bullets? Is there an organic brain in her head, or a mechanical device? Or worst of all, nothing whatsoever? All these thoughts course through her mind as she trains her weapons at the attacking doppelgangers. What if there's nothing inside of her? What if she were to go over there and stand amongst them with a vacant expression and raise her weapon? What would happen then? Would she be killed? Yes, she most certainly would. Just like the rest of them. She would have died in the same expression on her face. I'm not one of them. I'm your companion. I don't want to fight. I don't want to die. She would have died before she's saying a single word. Her life would have been ended just like that. I'm crying. The Master of Nikkes don't want to die either. She doesn't want to kill them. She doesn't want to see them die. It has to stop. Stop! Stop! Stop it! Don't kill them! B06 stands in front of the fallen Master of Nikkes, blocking their way. B006, what are you doing? Get away from there. No, I can't do it. I don't care if they're replicants or not. They look just like me. I don't want to see them die. That's enough. B006. How can you kill him without a second thought? The androids say that we don't have human brains, but consciousness data. Doesn't that mean that you can live without a brain? Rather than just blowing them all away, could we not just talk to them? Tell them that we're not here to pick a fight? Tell them that we don't mean any harm? Get out of the way. They could just stay inside the factory. Is that so bad? They won't harm anyone in here. I said get out of the way. You talk too much. What? T06 has a bullet. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck, D? What the heck? She collapses to the ground. Huh. What's going on? What have you done? No! Her head is empty. No! Do not lose yourself. The light coming out from the Gatekeeper body starts to dissipate. What the heck, Steve? What the... I know we're on a mission and whatnot, and they're like shooting at us and like the enemy, but we can like stop and like... Jesus Christ, what the... They have very different mindsets of what they want here. Ugh. And the ground shaking tremors cease. Accompanied by the metallic dull, and the Gatekeeper manifests itself in midair. Am I seeing things? Or is that another Gatekeeper? The other one's still sleeping right there where it was. How come there are two? Did they make another one? Did they make another so they could remain asleep? It's massive. Do we still stand a chance against this thing? When that thing disappears, we need to run. You go. What? You took me where I needed to go. Your mission here is done. But what about you? I have to go back, so I must stay and fight. Then I'll stay. No, go. You're scared. That doesn't matter. If you stay, you only get in the way. Just go. No, I don't want to go. What? I'm not going. We haven't found your transporter yet. You said it was behind this creature. Yes, but we don't know that for sure. So many roles your guide isn't finished yet. This is my decision. It's the first time I've ever made my own since I was born. I won't give up. I won't run away just because I'm scared. Do as you will then. But mark my words. If you get in the way, I will cut you down. Got it. The moment AT rushes towards the slumbering Gatekeeper. The light starts to emerge from once again, and the other starts to shake. Huh. What's going on? A2 over there! The sleeping Gatekeeper's body trembles, and what looks like its core, an energy ball emerges from his body, disappearing in the ceiling. What was that thing? Impossible to know now. At any rate, it seems weaker than before. So this is our opportunity. Exactly. Before it has a chance to recover, we have to take it down. Okay. Here we go. Time to shoot this thing down once again with a billion... A Gatekeeper. Green edition this time. Mint flavored Gatekeeper. Or maybe watermelon.
Everyone, make some noise.
So reeling from just D shooting B like that. Like what on earth could... What kind of issue thing to just do that? Yeah. Hell, messed up. But I tell ya.
With all this modern technology, reloading seems so obsolete.
Granted, I was getting a slightly foreboding feeling from just the girls and like their likelihood of making me out of here, but I didn't want to believe in it. I never want to believe in the bad ending where people die and whatnot. Actually putting up a decent fight though. I just get rid of those gates one by one.
With all this modern technology, reloading seems so obsolete.
Yeah. Stop being immune. I don't have any fire attacks on my team.
Reload!
There we go, that's one.
I'll get back in once I catch my breath. Reloading! Cover me!
Shoot him down.
Everyone, make some noise! Let's get this party started! Target locked. Immense bombardment! Let's all bring it together!
You know, I never stopped to wonder, but are those also Nikke like behind Privity in her little like splash art there? I've never seen like any sort of characters that look like that before.
Reloading seems so obsolete. One more time.
Ah, I almost had it. Reload, get ready.
I'm going to rest a little. I'll get back to
Can I shoot
work
it down?
with my breath. A little more. With all this
Ouch.
modern technology, reloading seems so obsolete.
That's 3.
I'm going to rest a little.
I think this is my longest Gatekeeper fight ever.
Once I catch my breath.
Da 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 da.
I'm going to rest a little.
That. Don't get paralyzed.
Everyone, make some noise!
This should do it. One more round.
Let's get this party started! Target locked. Commence bombardment!
We have got a conversation to hold with D after this.
Reloading. Cover me!
Oh, jeez. Well, I'm sure I'll be fine. How bad could it be? Exactly, that was nothing. Nothing at all.
Reload, reload, reload!
Oh, she's actually running out of time.
A little more. Reload, reload, reload!
Ah. Well, that's, unfortunate. Alright, fine.
Ready to go. I'm always ready.
There, that'll more than do it. I actually ran out of time, huh? Skip. Erase it. And we're done here. Thank you, Marianne. Bye, Gatekeeper. See you next time.
How did I do?
Enemy down. We did it. The sleeping Gatekeeper quietly quivers slightly. It's waking up. The newly awoken Gatekeeper seems to be taking its in its surroundings. There's a flash of light and then it disappears. Where'd it go? I was nervous that we'd have to end up fighting it. Thank goodness it. Wait, what? A2 over there! Isn't that the transport you were after? The spot where the Gatekeeper once rested, the transport now stands alone. That's it. That's a relief. You can go back now. I think... Pito's body starts to shine. Huh? What's wrong? I had a feeling this would happen. You what? You eliminated the very being that created me. So it seems I'm being erased along with it. Oh no. That's terrible. You're disappearing? It would seem so. You don't seem surprised at all. Why? Did you know that this would happen? I think I felt it instinctively. If Gatekeeper disappears, I'll disappear too. If you knew, then why did you fight it? P12 smiles. I told you, I wouldn't run away. This is my choice. What kind of? Ever since I first opened my eyes, all I've ever done was what others told me to. I left others to make my decisions for me, until one day I started questioning it. Was shooting down Raptures all I was good for? I escaped that place and came down somewhere else. But I have nowhere to... But I have nothing to do. It was as if I existed only to eliminate Raptures, nothing more. But then I met you, and for the first time, I felt like I was living a life I had chosen for myself. Different from the lives led by those who look exactly like me. I was living an independent existence. It may have been a short life, but it was one that I chose. I can't possibly describe to you the joy I felt at living my own life for once. I'm glad that I met you. I'm delighted that I was able to go on this journey with you. P12. So let me part with a smile. I want this to be a journey that ends joyfully. Very well. Goodbye, A2. Thank you for giving me a name and talking to me. Same goes for me. It was a fun journey. Goodbye, P12. I'm so happy. It was a life filled with joy. So P12 disappeared in a flash of light. Thank you. A2 leans against the transport and slumps down on the floor. I'm tired. A2 closed her eyes. I need to rest. As soon as A2 closes her eyes, all the recent battles feel like a dream. Silence fills the factory. And not long after, A2's body is also consumed by the light. Side A, and... we still gotta meet the other girls on their end.
I will send you all away.
So let's get to them once more.
I'm sorry.
Exterminate, 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 exterminate. Goodbye. No extra boss like the last event.
I'm glad I was able to protect everyone.
What are the conditions of life? Is it the mind or the body? Guess we'll have to wait just a little bit longer for both this and the epilogue. Alright, let's see how the story ends. B006! B006! The dead B006 is engulfed in blinding light and vanishes. How is that possible? B06 is a replicant? What the heck did you do that for? She was a replicant. So she was a replicant. No wonder she was always rubbing the wrong way. You son of a... I can't stand those who look the same as I do. 600D points weapon at C1002. What? 600D, why? Have you gone completely insane? What are you doing? You might also be a replicant. Better safe than sorry. Do you have any evidence to show that you're not? You're gonna blow them all away just because you might suspect they might be replicants? They're completely lost the plot. Yeah, how can you do this? They've been with you this whole time. They're your friends. Friends? What friends? You never hung out with around someone who's identical to you in every way. Each of you is a distinct creation, one of a kind. Unique beings who don't have to deal with being doppelgangers living all around you. That's why you're able to spew such useless platitudes. If I were to take off my visor and begin acting like those Nikkes you've been dropping, do you think you could tell us apart? We've got the same armor, voice, body, face. Even my damn life is the same as theirs. Do you realize what a sickening realization that is? I'm jealous of you. Each of you is utterly unique. Why wasn't my brain good enough? Why couldn't they have created a unique body just for me? I want one too. 2B, I'm picking up energy fluctuations in the vicinity. Whatever's on the ground energy source it's gone into 60D. What? I've always wanted to be unique. Energy waves spring up from the ground and are absorbed into 60D's body. Oh, so there isn't a unique boss for this one. I was wondering about that. All the Master Nikkes that were previously knocked back get back up and rush towards her. Everyone, stand back! 600D! A blinding surge of light bursts from 600D. What is that? Where 600D once stood, there now appears to be a massive rapture. A rapture? I'm sick and tired of all this. I will devour everything and all those who in the Ark who have the same face as I. I'll consume them all, and I'll never stop. Not until I'm the only one left, and I will then become unique. Everyone get in formation. Prepare for battle. Now I'll consume everything. Then I can finally be myself. Massive rapture approaching. Damn it! Oh, it's you.
I can still keep fighting.
You need to be put down. Goodbye. Sorry you have to feel that way, but this ain't it, girl. This ain't it. You could have been unique in your own way, but no.
I'm glad I was able to protect everyone.
You have to go down that route, apparently. The colossal rapture crumbles to the ground. Phew. Did we defeat it? No, don't lay your guard down. We're still picking up energy fluctuations. Huh. Oh boy, what's it doing now? What is that? A massive parts swirl around the disembodied rapture core, its body slowly resembling. Is that thing actually regenerating? It must be because of the 6 years of CDs absorbed. The core is what it's allowing it to regenerate. Concentrate your fire on the core. Roger. I want this thing die. Counters fire at the rapture core. The core shatters and the rapture's regenerative process ceases. Did it stop? Not yet. Oh, don't break it. Don't break my uniqueness. How is this still regenerating? There might be more to this. There must be more than one energy core. Yeah. Nice. Check if there are any additional cores supplying power to this thing. Okay, I'll try. We'll try to throw the Raptor's course again. We have to keep at it, keep it from generating as much as possible. Understood. Got it. Council once again open fire at the Rapture core. Don't break. This isn't good. It's regenerating more quickly. The Rapture starts getting up. I will consume all of... Found it. Where is it? Directly under it. There's another underground energy core. Got it. 2B charges forward. Just as the Rapture's attempting to get up, she severs his legs. Ah! Once the Rapture's holding body tumbles to the side. Yeah! 2B takes her sword and plunges it downwards with the energy core low hidden. No! Destroy its core! Roger! Ah! Firepower! Counters pummel the Rapture's core with another hail of gunfire. Finally, the core shatters. No, this can't be. White light starts pouring out of the Rapture's body. Once the light disappears, the Raptures and the Rapture Nikkes, which fill the factory, and the many doors that are producing them all disappear. No! The old 60D reappears. 2B, look over there. The transporters. Along with the transport that 2B and Nikkes were looking for. So those what you two were after this whole time? Well, looks like we found it. That's great. We can probably get back home, 2B. Yes, finally. 2B looks over at us. It wasn't for long, but I'll miss you, girl. Thank you for everything. We should be thanking you. Try not to cause any malfunctions this time around when you're using it, okay? Wouldn't want you to get dumped off somewhere else. Yeah, make sure you get dropped off where you want. Bon voyage! Thank you for everything. 2B cracks a little smile. Right. The end might have been somewhat unpleasant, but all in all, it was an interesting experience. Take care, everyone. Wait! What's wrong? C102. Wait, just a moment. I have something I want to ask. I know that you're both androids, neither human nor Nikke, but do you think B006 deaths and what happened to 600D has anything to do with how we were made? I feel terrible about what's happened, but is my feeling sad part of my original design? Is feeling this way and experiencing these horrible tragedies something that we were designed to suffer through? Well, even if something is predetermined, that to me doesn't negate the value of your individual feelings. Your sadness belongs to you, and you alone. I see. It's just that, so... 6102 starts silently to weep. 2B, it's time to... Okay. Farewell, everyone. I hope you all achieve what you're after. You too. 2B and Nikkes enter the teleporter. So long, you two. Maybe one day I'll get to playing their game and disappear in a flash of light. They're gone. 60D. I think that one disappeared. My body's the only one that's left. Guess I was the original. But what's the point? Even if I'm the original, my life is no different from those replicas. Even if I live, I'll probably have my memories wiped. At best, I'll swap out my body for a new one and dust me off. Then everything will start over all again. I'll be trapped once again in the endless cycle. The one I haven't been able to escape since I was born. Born to kill Raptures. Nauseating vicious cycle all over again. Nothing will change. Now that all those copycats have disappeared, I realized something. All living things have a beginning and an end to this world. But Satan doesn't apply to us. For us, there is no end. We die and we're resurrected, brought back from the dead to once again fight the Raptures, again and again. A never-ending cycle. Where there are being similar to me is no importance. It's about finding that end which was lost. That is the path to becoming unique and distinct for me. 6 takes out a small pistol and places it under her chin. Whoa, hold on, girl. 6D? Long last, I'll become my own person. No! God damn, Jesus. What a heavy sudden, and such a heavy ending all of a sudden. What, you just didn't, do you end it there? game? I mean, they show the epilogue, but what the heck? What the heck? I know Nier Automata isn't a exactly happy story. I don't remember how it's all empty. I don't know any of the endings really in depth of how Nier ends, but what the heck? At least Nier has like some joke fun endings. I know that much.
Did you find it? Very well.
God
Moving
damn, that's
It is not
depressing.
becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Here we go.
Got this damn shop robot following me around. Just, what the heck? But well, if I have to say, oh no, the story of this was, despite being 2 parts, still felt fairly brief. But the ending certainly made up for it, I'd say, for the briefness of how it felt. It was fun, and it was definitely a Nier story, is what I can say, I guess.
Very well. Moving out.
And yeah, maybe one day I would like to play the game. I've considered it many times in the past if I'm gonna play Nier Automata. Like, it's like on my list of things to play, but just never got around to it. But maybe this will help convince me. One day. That's all I can say. I'm already playing Celebrate, so maybe when I finish that, I'll have a slot available to play. But until then, I gotta wait for the epilogue. So it's more time.
Everyone,
This time with
make
2B.
some noise. Shall we? Let's get this
Still
party
shocked that I actually
started.
managed to get her so out of nowhere like
You
that.
can't hold a candle to me.
Let's all sing together.
Now this outfit won't go to waste.
Reload. Cover me. With all this modern
Reorganizing.
A little bit more. And goodbye.
Enemy dispatched.
So, after that very abrupt ending, how does the epilogue for this play out? Another job well done. All traces of the D-Wave have been completely disappeared. I see. We were able to probe the memories of the Master Nikkes you were with. I believe the that's a new word. Sobriquet you all gave her was 600D. In doing that, we learned the reason behind the sudden reappearance of the D-Wave. Does it also explain why the factory materialized out of nowhere? Yes. A few months ago, we sent the Nikke squad out up to the factory on the surface. Their mission was to retrieve any and all viable resources that could be used for the war effort. Included in the ranks of this squad was a Master Nikke that you all know as 6000D. Due to the fact that we had not detected any Rapture presence in the area, the squad was assembled entirely out of mass-produced Nikkes. However, once they breached the factory, they walked straight into a Rapture ambush. They fought hard, and succeeded in defeating all but one of the Raptures. 600D was a lone survivor. The rest of her squad mates were wiped out. The sole remaining Rapture and 600D were locked in their final battle. Determined to survive, she fought with everything she had. She used her last bullet to destroy the Rapture's core. And so as soon as the core was destroyed, the D-Wave emitted by the Gatekeeper surged forth towards 600D in the fallen Rapture. Huh? What was that? She looked all around her, but couldn't detect anything unusual in her surroundings. She set aside her feelings of anxiety and pulled her broken and battered body up from the ground. Just as she intended to return to the Ark, 2 transporters came down. Huh? What is this? A burst of light enveloped the 2 transporters, and 2 individuals came out as they tumbled to the ground. Are they human, or Nikkes? Her memories of this particular moment were damaged, so it remains somewhat unclear. But we are fairly certain these 2, one female and one male, are the androids you met, 2B and 9S. The previous blinding light emanated from the transporter subsided. Huh? But then nothing happened. 600D looked around with no small amount of apprehension. from far off, there was a sound of something falling. But nothing further happened. Scattered out of her mind, 600D attempted to get out of the factory. At that moment, numerous mysterious doors appeared before her, all of them enveloped in light. Doors on the right started shining and rapture began spilling out of them. This can't be! How are there so many? 600D thought she was done for. That was, however, until the doors on the left started to shine as well, and a barrage of Product 12 model mass-produced Nikkes spelled out. Nikkes? Rapture and the mass-produced Nikkes that emerged from the door started shooting at each other, with no one paying her any heed. As the two sides filled the factory, they kept repeating the same interconnine cycle again and again, generating doors and fighting and dying. Rinse and repeat. Before B's 600 eyes, all she saw was an endless cycle of death and destruction. Raptures born to kill Nikkes, and master Nikkes who looked entirely like her, born to kill Raptures. The machine display went on for a week. I can't take it anymore. Our speculation is that at that moment she experienced a mind switch. I see. So by the time we met her, the mind switch had already taken place. Most likely, yes. Why do you think the Gatekeeper replicated the 600D in the Raptures? I'm not sure. We don't have any access to the Gatekeeper memories. This is a pure speculation, but I believe it may be purely because because it was intrigued. Intrigued by the sight of 600D desperately fighting for the Rapture. Perhaps the Gatekeeper manufactured the Raptures and the Master Nikkes in order to recreate the scene. In order to help make that happen, it attempted to copy the technology harnessed by those androids from another world. It called upon them using their own transporters, thereby bringing 2B and 9S into this world. It then proceeded to use the transport to create the mysterious doors that we saw producing both Raptures and the Nikkes. Okay. And that is all. Do you have any questions? Honestly, a lot, but I don't think we'll get those answers here. Upon being asked if I had any questions, I think back to the recent events at the factory. After the death of 600D, C-1002 was inconsolable. She sat in front of 600D life's body and stared up the sky. What am I gonna do now? B006, 600D, they're all dead. Do I even deserve to be alive? C-1002. I either want a memory wipe, or I want to die. You, what should I do? You're a human, you're the only one amongst us here. Since humans are the ones that made Nikkes, I'm asking you, please decide what I should do with my life. You... What? What are you saying? How could you ask the commander to do for such a thing? Please, I'm begging you, help me! Whoa. When was the last time I had a 3 choice? But yeah, the answer is definitely... Death is not the answer. You'll be able to overcome it while you're still alive. While I'm still alive? So you want me to live for the rest of my life in misery, is that it? How can you say that? It's okay, Anise. What the hell it is? One day, yes, everything might get better. One day... 600D, B006. God. Alright, I'll try. I'll try to go on. Maybe I'll get to be better one day. Thank you for listening. Thank you for helping me come to a decision. Are you okay? What happened to 61002? Oh, her? Go on. She was disposed of. What the hell? Come on! No! After coming back from her mission, not only did she insist on others referring to her as 61002, she also filed numerous requests to verify that she had a human brain. She was showing the initial warnings of becoming irregular. God damn it. Given 600D's diagnosis with having undergone a mind switch, it didn't take much of a leap for the central government to decide that 61002 was experiencing the same malfunction. They therefore decided to dispose of her, and so I heard. Understood. I keep feeling like I'm the bearer of bad news. Is there anything else you want to ask? No, there's nothing else. Very well then. That is all. Congratulations on our job well done. God damn it. That really sucks. Was it really that hard to just color by our name? Come on, man. You could have reached for some sort of middle ground. The truth hurts, and I've had my fill of it today. Forcing my aching limbs to lurch me forward, I head towards the outpost. With my tired eyes, I'm about to enter the commander's room. Rappy, when I hear voices from inside. When I saw that hollowed-out head in the factory, I started wondering if there really was a brain inside my head. I wanted to get a brain scan, to make sure I still have the same brain as from when I was human. To make sure that I'm really Anise. Anise. I know, I'm still me. I love soda, I'm lazy bones. Even if the brain I have isn't the same one as I got when I was human, I'm still me. I'm Anise. It's as simple as that. Right? Realizing now isn't a good time to enter the commander's room, I sit on the floor. What truly defines me as myself? What makes me, me? My brain? My body? The finite nature of my existence? Then do as you are. Do as you have. A human brain like we do? No. We don't have that. We don't have human brains. We have consciousness data instead. Don't have human brains. But you seem so human. Even without a human brain, I don't want anyone else to influence my thought process, which might result in me making a hasty decision. We all need to determine the path to our own life. You've been fighting non-stop. Aren't you tired? So far, so good. Well, don't push up too hard. You too. We must care for one another. Farewell, everyone. I hope you all achieve what you're after. We are beings who share our feelings with the strangers from our world. Even if everything is predetermined, that to me doesn't negate the value of your individual feelings. Your sadness belongs to you and you alone. It's as she said, living an existence in which you are true to yourself is what's most important. Whether or not you have a human brain, or what your body is made of, whether your life will come to a natural end, whether you have the capacity for rational thought or to feel emotions, the answers to all these questions may well lie with those two androids who are part of the mission. As I sit down in the empty hallway, I think about those who have left us. That was certainly a depressing ending. Fitting for a near town, I guess.
Enemy dispatched.
But yeah, that was all around a fun event. Not my most highly rated, all things considered, but still a fun one. The story fits for a near town, that's all I can really say. We don't get all happy endings in that game or show. And we know now, at least, that after this was in the past, like a long time ago in the game's story, but we know now that the commander is definitely not a natural human. And that the other girls, well, their Nikke is all the same, but they'll always have that sort of question with them, especially Anise. Anise really needs some therapy help. I still hope that one day she can get that. We can get that for her. But it was a fun event. The minigame was fun enough. The story was alright. And I managed to miraculously actually get to E. So I'm happy with how this went.